Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm back with another review. And today we're taking a look at from the Transformers Legends line from Takara. This is Targetmaster Doublecross. And of course we're going to do a comparison with the Titans Return figure Twinferno. Now, as I said, Doublecross is a Targetmaster, and there's his partner Haywire attached to his chest. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and remove Haywire right now, just for ease of review. But so you can see now the main differences between the two figures. We do have a lot of differences in color, as well as there is that remolding on the door to hold the Targetmaster. Basically, Doublecross, I think, is meant to match the animation model from Headmasters, whereas the Titans Return version better matches to the original toy. Other than that, the basic layout is similar. Neither figure is very much fun to transform, but let me turn them around here, give you a look at the back. As you can see, the Titans Return figure does have that extra Titan Master weapon, which helps for a display option for the Titan Master and transport and vehicle mode, whereas Doublecross doesn't have that, but he does have the storage in the chest, now with a clear door instead of the more smokier gray plastic. Well, that's about it for these guys. Let's pause, get into robot mode, but of course, as always, we'll just stop and take a look at the Titan Masters and the Targetmaster. Okay, starting off with the Titan Masters, it's again a simple case of just more paint from the Takara version, and what's interesting is they are following Hasbro's lead, and this is Dabaru, hopefully I'm getting that right, a character from, the Headmaster's spin-off, Battle Beasts. I think in Japan it was called Beastformers or something, maybe not Beastformers, but in US it was called Battle Beast, and this was a Battle Beast. And as you can see, all that great detail that was molded into the figure, you can now see because it's been picked out with paint. So you got the eye patch, the lion's mane, maybe it's a white tiger. Anyway, transformation, just fold them over and we can compare. Basically, the same paint for the head, maybe a slight difference in the white, but nothing that major. So just moving that out of the way, let's bring in Haywire. Haywire is a great Targetmaster. I really like this look. Transformation is very simple. I think we've seen it with Cup and Hot Rod. Just go ahead and fold the legs back, come back up here, unclip the head, come around the front, rotate that all around at the waist, then go ahead and rotate down at the knee joint, and then come around the back, and the barrel will peg into place. Their arms are on ball joints, the legs are on sort of joined joints, but they can move independently, and the knees are ball jointed. And you don't have to get back into gun mode. Go ahead, flip this back up, give yourself a little room with the legs, arms, move them out of the way, rotate the legs back around at the knee, rotate the whole thing around at the waist. There are a couple tabs here on the back of the leg that will fit into slots right here in the back. And bring the arms in, and there you go. There's Haywire back in its blaster mode. So we'll pause. We'll take a look at Twinferno and Doublecross in their robot modes. Okay, so here are the figures in robot mode. As you can see, a little more difference with the deco, with a much darker gunmetal gray on Doublecross, whereas Twinferno has a lighter shade of gray and only a single Autobot logo. Other than that, the red is basically the same, same basic layout. Just just different shades here and there and how things are presented. I do want to mention that for those of you who had problems with the leg transformation on Twinferno, I know it can be a little finicky. Yeah, different paint tolerances on Doublecross. It is still an issue, but you can get it to work. So yeah, there's really nothing much more to show. I mean, we look at the back here, and it's the same thing, you know. I do think the figure misses out a little by not having the Titanmaster guns, because, you know, they can peg in the shoulders, into the wings. There's a lot more playability with them than with just the single Targetmaster. So we'll pause, and we'll be back with my final thoughts. Well, Doublecross is an interesting update to Twinferno. Nothing majorly different outside of the inclusion of the Targetmaster. So, really, if you have Twinferno, I don't see a reason to mention Doublecross, especially since Twinferno is kind of shelf-warming and still can be found in a lot of stores, including clearance aisles. Well, this is your old pal Chuck for Doublecross. We will see you... Oh, wait a minute. Kind of forgetting something. Yeah, I kind of forgot. Doublecross didn't have a Targetmaster. Haywire is Blur's Targetmaster. That's why he came with this release of Doublecross. Here's Takara Legends Blur. Now, unfortunately, I had heard that Haywire was supposed to have some sort of clips or something that would allow it to attach to Blur's vehicle mode. Well, I really can't find anything, and unfortunately, there's really no way to do it. These side pegs here are just a little too small for that to peg into. What it does have, Haywire has a little port right here that Blur's gun can peg into, so that's nice. But other than that, there's really no way for this to attach in vehicle mode. So, how about we take a look at robot mode right now? As if Blur wasn't an awesome enough figure as is, with Haywire, his Targetmaster mode is complete. This is a fantastic figure. Really recommend it. In fact, I think Takara knew what they were doing, because they re-released Blur at the same time as they were releasing Doublecross and Misfire. And some of the promotional art even featured Haywire with Blur. So this is really who Haywire's meant to go with. It's just a shame that, unless I'm completely missing something, the Targetmaster can't attach in vehicle mode. Or maybe if you get a different paint tolerance, you can shove it in the hole. It's just that the Targetmasters are a little more fragile because there's a lot of clear plastic, and I just don't want to break anything. But definitely, Doublecross is worth it just to give Blur his Targetmaster. So yeah, that's about it. This is your old pal Chuck. Thanks for watching. For Blur and Haywire, we will see you next time.